Hello, awesome readers. It is Mrs. Washburn here, and we're here to read chapter 5 and 6 of our story, Mercy Watson to the Rescue. So before we read our new chapters, let's talk about what's happened in the story so far. So if we remember, we were introduced to a couple of characters, to Mercy Watson, the pig, and Mr. and Mrs. Watson as well. They were all sleeping one night, having wonderful, wonderful dreams. And each of them were dreaming about their favorite things. And Mercy Watson's favorite thing was toast, right? And as they were dreaming about their favorite things, they heard a big boom and crack. And then Mercy Watson was able to get out of the bed and sneak her way into the kitchen to look for something to eat. And Mr. and Mrs. Watson thought, oh, she must be going to get us help. That's what she's doing. And was Mercy Watson going to get them help? No, she was going to get herself a snack. And she couldn't find anything, right? So she decided that she was going to go next door to the neighbor's house and find herself a snack. And so that's where we are right now in chapter 5. So I'm going to flip the camera around and hopefully stay pretty steady on reading with our story. So here we go in chapter 5. The Lincoln sisters live next door to the Watsons. Eugenia Lincoln is the older sister. She has many opinions. One of Eugenia's opinions is that pigs should not live in houses. Eugenia often says, "Listen closely to me, baby. Pigs are farm animals. They belong on farms. They do not belong in houses." "Yes, sister," said Baby. But Lincoln is the younger sister. She is the baby of the family. Baby agrees with everything Eugenia says. It is easier that way. But secretly, Baby has an opinion of her own, and Baby's opinion is that Mercy is good company. At the Lincoln sisters' house, Mercy looked into Baby's window. She could see Baby sleeping. Mercy pressed her snout against the window pane. "Wink," said Mercy, but Baby did not hear her. "Snuffle," said Mercy, but Baby did not wake up. Mercy tapped her hoof against the window. Baby sat up in bed. "Who's there?" she said. Baby saw Mercy's snout pressed up against the window. "A monster!" shouted Baby. "A monster at my window!" Mercy shook her head. "Sister!" shouted Baby. "Help! Help! A monster!" Eugenia woke up. She did not put in her teeth. She did not put on her glasses. Eugenia went straight to the phone and called the fire department. "There's a crisis of uncertain nature at 52 Decawoo Drive," said Eugenia Lincoln. "Come immediately." And Eugenia put on her robe and rushed to Baby's room. In her own opinion, Eugenia Lincoln was very good in a crisis. Chapter 6. "What's going on in here?" asked Eugenia. "There's a monster outside," said Baby, and she pointed at the window. "That's not a monster," said Eugenia. "That is the pig from next door." "Mercy?" said Baby. Eugenia shook her fist. "In my opinion," said Eugenia, "pigs belong on farms." "Yes, sister," said Baby. Eugenia tapped a knuckle against the window. "Get out of my yard," she shouted at Mercy. "Oh, sister," said Baby, "don't yell at her. You'll hurt her feelings." "She doesn't have feelings," shouted Eugenia. "She's a pig." "Oh," said Baby, "I'm sure you're wrong, dear." "I am not wrong," Eugenia shouted. "I am never wrong. I know a pig when I see one." Eugenia scowled. She pressed her nose against the window pane. Mercy stared at Eugenia. Eugenia stared at Mercy. "Pig!" shouted Eugenia. She turned and ran out of Baby's room. "Oh dear," said Baby Lincoln. "Oh my." Okay, so we read chapter 5 and chapter 6, and next would be chapter 7. So all of a sudden, they're staring at each other, and all of a sudden, Eugenia shouted, "Pig!" And baby Lincoln yells, "Oh my." So something happened. We just don't know what happened. So we could make a prediction. Remember, we talked about predictions. A prediction is a smart guess. So given what you've read in the story and maybe what you just think like in your mind and in what kind of things you could come up with, I want you, when we start our reading group, to think of a prediction of what is happening. Why did she all of a sudden shout pig? And why is baby Lincoln all of a sudden saying, "Oh my"? So what event is happening? What is going on? Okay. And then there were in these 2 chapters a lot of opinions. And we want to talk about the difference when we get in our reading group again of facts and opinions. And I really want you to bring something to write with, because we are going to do some of our own writing and practicing, because what we would be doing in class right now is getting ready for a really important writing test. So we want to make sure that we're practicing those skills still, okay? And I'm so excited to see you guys tomorrow, and I hope that you enjoyed reading and that I kept the camera still enough for you. All right, friends,